Unsightly Opinions, my name's Tamara. Today, I want to talk to you about why I don't wear glasses, why I haven't gotten surgery to fix my eyes, and why I'm not eager waiting for a cure to fix my vision. This one's going to be a little bit controversial, so buckle in. If you've heard me talk about my eyes, you probably know that there's quite a few things going on that make it quite challenging. I have myopia, or nearsightedness. I have a nystagmus, which means my eyes shake. My optic nerves and retinas are underdeveloped. I have fewer rods and cones, which means I have less definition to my vision. I also have an optic nerve atrophy condition, which means that the signals that get sent from my eyes to my brain have deteriorated. Not only that, but my optic nerves genetically developed wrong because of my albinism. On top of all that, I ended up with cataracts at a very young age. There's a ton going on there that are very different conditions and get managed in very different ways. One of the most frequent questions I get asked as a blind person is why I haven't tried surgery, why I haven't tried X, Y, or Z supplement, and why I'm not actively looking for a cure. If glasses would fix my vision, I would wear glasses, but they don't. If surgery would fix my vision, I would get surgery, but it doesn't. If I could supplement or change my diet, or if I had to howl at the moon at 2 a.m. every month to fix my vision, I would probably do that. But we don't live in a world where my vision is fixable. And yet, I run into at least one person a week who seems to believe that using a white cane or getting a guide dog or learning how to read Braille was easier than just fixing my vision the normal way everyone else does. I have to say, it gets to you after a while when you have hostile encounters with people who think that you're staring at them, or you're abusing some form of social security, or that you're a burden on society, or why aren't you making eye contact with me? Just get some damn glasses. I get a lot of those comments. And I think because my eyes look, and I'm using this in air quotes here, relatively, quote, normal, sure they shake, but they typically point straight ahead, that people make assumptions about you. Since the day I was conceived, my genetic makeup meant that I would never have perfect vision. I have a severe form of albinism that means that I am legally blind and have been since the day I was born. All of the other ocular conditions that I have on top of that complicate matters and make my vision even worse. When I was younger, I was made to wear glasses. My whole family is nearsighted. My mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma, all of us nearsighted. So my parents thought that making the image a little sharper or helping me see a little bit more with glasses would really improve my vision. It did not. When I wore glasses, it really didn't change my vision at all. Even though my prescription was somewhere around -5 or -6, which is really bad, my vision didn't improve when I wore glasses. Trying to get glasses to help my nystagmus didn't work. So there were no glasses in the world that were really making my vision any better. In about the 6th grade, when my vision started really deteriorating, I decided to stop wearing glasses altogether. It didn't make sense to me. It had never improved my vision. It was expensive. I didn't see the point. If I was to wear my perfect prescription now, I wouldn't see anything more than I saw before. If I were to get the cataracts removed that I have in my eyes, there is significant risk to the small, tiny amount of remaining vision I have. There is a chance that if I go through and have cataracts removed, I would lose every last stitch of light perception I have. I've spoken to several doctors, gotten second opinions, and they all agree that that is a distinct possibility. The risk is too great that they aren't going to endanger my eyes to try and regain something that would probably not give me any more functional vision. So could I get them removed surgically? Yes. Am I going to? No, because it's not going to help. The cataracts aren't causing my vision loss, nor is not wearing glasses. Both of those things may contribute a small amount, but not to a significant degree. When most of the problems in your eyes are in your retina and in the wiring in your brain, there isn't a whole lot that can be done medically. I knew from the day I was formally diagnosed in kindergarten that I would be legally blind for my entire life. I may not have understood what that meant at the time, but I knew there was no cure. There was no possibility for improvement. I would never drive, and that's just the reality. Even if they found a magic cure-all for blindness, chances are it wouldn't be for my particular condition. I am not the kind of person that can live their life hoping for something that doesn't exist. I don't believe in false hope. I believe in being a realist, and I believe that I can be more productive if I spend my energy and my time focusing on trying to be productive, trying to learn coping skills, and trying to get on with my life. Even if they do come up with a cure for my particular visual issue, chances are it's going to be major brain surgery. And the idea of having major brain surgery does not excite me. I've successfully lived my life this way thus far, and I don't see myself changing. If and when there is a cure, I will have that discussion with my medical professionals. But I am happy and competent and comfortable just the way I am right now. If I were to lose all my vision, that would suck, but I'd be okay. But the possibility of regaining it doesn't exist, so I don't spend my energy and my time trying to look for something that isn't there. There's a third category of person I frequently run into, and those are the people that want to offer medical advice without prompting. I run into people regularly who suggest that I need to be taking fish oil or vitamin A or more vitamin C or vitamin D, or I need to be taking that hormone, or they know of a cure that worked for their aunt who has a completely different condition. While I appreciate the sentiment behind somebody wanting to offer suggestions and wanting to offer help, I feel that it comes out of a place of anxiety for them. They're not comfortable with my vision loss, so they feel like they have to offer help. Whereas I'm totally comfortable with my vision loss. I've lived with it my whole life. I know nothing different. When somebody offers me unsolicited medical advice or suggests that they know of a cure, I try to be polite, but I find it quite frustrating. Because being who I am, I know my body and I know what's out there and I stay up to date on research. But the person that's offering that advice doesn't know my entire medical history, doesn't know the whole story about what's wrong with my eyes, is not an ophthalmologist, is not a medical doctor, and it can be really frustrating because they can be offering me suggestions that not only could just be not useful, but can be actively harmful. I have lived a very delicate balancing act my entire life where I have needed to make sure I have the correct amount of minerals and nutrients, and I need to make sure my hormones are at the right levels. But somebody who's offering me that advice on the street absolutely does not know that, nor should it be their right to know that. So if I had to offer a suggestion, please do not offer unsolicited medical advice to someone. If somebody is actively asking or looking for solutions, by all means, you can be nice, you can share the story of hope that you have, but in my world, I don't need that. And I know there's many other people who I know who are very comfortable with their vision loss. They're very happy how they are. They aren't looking for a cure. So having somebody constantly bringing up that there's something wrong with them, that they need to fix themselves, doesn't help. I know there are millions of people out there who are actively experiencing vision loss, who are seeking a cure, who want information, who want people to engage with their vision loss and help them find solutions. I do not hold that against people. Everyone has their own experience and everyone has different treatment options available to them. So if you're actively looking for a cure, that's not wrong. That might be where you are in your vision journey, but there is no cure for me, and there won't be a cure for me for a very long time, probably in my lifetime. So I can't spend my energy and my days wasting away doing things that aren't going to be productive or move my life forward. I have to spend my time learning the coping skills, learning the mechanisms that help me function on the day-to-day level to make sure that I can be an active member of society, to make sure that I can be productive and self-sufficient. Again, if somebody's asking for your help, that's fine. You can offer what help or advice you have, but if they're not your patient, if you don't know their full medical history, please don't do that. So the basic answer to why I haven't done all of these invasive things or changed my life or tried 100 different things is because I know before I've even started that those things aren't going to help me. I know from my research, I know from my experience, I know from talking to my medical advisors, I know from speaking to all of the doctors in my healthcare team that those things aren't going to help me. So please stop asking. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, you can support the channel by subscribing, hitting those bells and buttons, leaving me comments, liking, and sharing. If you want to keep up to date in between uploads, I have my social media accounts linked in the description down below, as well as my Twitch streams, which are on Sundays and Tuesdays. We have a great time over there, and we're playing Skyrim on Sundays, so why not stop by? But that's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.